Alright, brush monkeys, welcome back. This week we are painting this evil mage from, I believe it's Grenadier Miniatures, might be, yeah, it's Grenadier's, let me check my notes here, hold on. Number 803, Grenadier, Julie Guthrie's Fantasy Personalities line. He's a little angry wizard guy. And since these old school minis take really well to contrast paints, I've zenithal primed them, and we're going to do them mostly in contrast paints, so this ought to be fun. We're going to go ahead and get started with the skin. It's going to be Glowman Flesh, and it's going to have a pale skin highlights on it. It's not showing a whole lot of skin, just his face and his hands. His hair and beard are going to be Gorgrunta fur. His helmet is going to be Night Scales with some gemstone horns on there. His robes are going to be Flesh Terror's red. His sash here is going to be Black Templar. The staff is going to be Wildwood with pallid bone on the skull up here. I think now that I see he's got a little leather wrap on there, I think the leather wrap and his boots are going to be snakebite leather. And yeah, I think he's going to look really good by the time we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and go get started on the guy, and then we'll come back and see how he looks. All right, see you soon. Bye. Alright, we made some progress on our boy here. Got his skin done, got his little his sash done, and went ahead and did his beard with the Gorgrunta fur. This guy's kind of giving off some Anton LaVey vibes, but I like him. I dig him. So up next we're going to do his helmet. It's going to be in Night Scales with gemstone horns. And then we'll get on with his robe, which is going to be Flesh Terror's red. I think he's going to look really fantastic. So he's coming along pretty nicely so far. I really like him. So we'll just continue on. See you soon. Bye. Alright, we got his helmet and horns done, and we got his staff painted with the dark wood and the snakebite leather. And did his shoe with the snakebite leather too. And we got the sash highlighted with the Vallejo black gray. I may give that a light dry brush of Dawnstone right at the end, but I don't know. I kind of like how it looks right now. So up next we're going to do the skull with pallid bone, and we're going to do his robes with the Flesh Terror's red. That's going to be the bulk of him. I may also go over that little pot right there with wraith bone and do that with pallid bone as well. But yeah, he's coming along. So see you in a bit. Bye. Alright, we've got his robe done, and I did the Flesh Terror's red, but I also gave it a little dry brush of Astrath red just to bring some color out and bring out all that texture in the folds of the robes and everything, and he's looking pretty spiff. I really like how he's turning out. So next we're going to do that bottle on the back and the skull with the pallid bone, and we're also going to do the scabbard and grip of his little dagger here with Blood Letters red, or excuse me, Blood Angel red. This one. It's a little bit brighter red than the Flesh Terror's red, so it's going to stand out nicely. I think it's going to look really good. But yeah, he's coming along. So I'm pretty happy with him so far. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Alright, we got the skull done, we got the bottle done, we got the grip and scabbard of the little dagger done. And it's all looking really good. I like how it turned out. So up next we got the metallics to do, and I'm going to be doing them all kind of the same way. I've got the tip of the scabbard here, and the hilt and pommel of the dagger, and then you can barely see it, but he's got this chain on. And I'm going to be doing all those in silver, Army Painter bright silver, and then I end in yellow over the top of it to give it a nice bright gold color. And I think that's going to look really fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and go do those, and then we'll come back and see how he looks. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. Alright, so now the golds are done and they look really fantastic. This is why I like using silver with high-end and yellow over the top of it versus almost any gold. It makes for a really nice, bright, shiny gold. And brings out all that definition in the chain and the dagger and all that. Looks really fantastic. So up next is the base. That's all that's left to do, and that's going to be Gravelord Gray with some Dawnstone dry brush. And like I said, I'll probably do a light Dawnstone dry brush on the sass there as well. But and then black base band. So for the most part, he's pretty well done. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the base. You've seen me do this kind of base before, so it's not a huge deal. So the next time you see this guy, he's going to be completely done. So thanks for watching, and I will see you when he's finished. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, there he is, our finished Evil Mage from Grenadier's Fantasy Personalities line, sculpted by Julie Guthrie. Julie Guthrie has this tendency to she's one of my favorite sculptors, but she has this tendency to do minis based on characters from movies and whatnot. Like you saw the Death Knight that was very clearly the Kurgan from Excalibur that I did a few weeks back, or a few months back. And this one I'm fairly certain was based, at least in part, by Nicol Williamson in John Borman's '81 Excalibur movie. He just, the skull cap and the robe and everything just looked like that. But I'm really happy with how he turned out. I think he looks really fantastic. So yeah, thanks for watching. Next week we're going to get into something else fun. It's going to be an interesting little Reaper mini. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom here. If you like what you see, click like down below, and if you want to be notified when new videos get posted, click subscribe. And in the meantime, if you want to support us in any way, check me out on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We're on all those platforms. If you see a miniature on the site that you want to make one of your own, hit me up on Instagram. I can quote you a price for that. And if you want any Flying Monkey Studios merchandise, like t-shirts, things like that, hit me up on storefrontier.com/flyingmonkeystudios and get all your merch there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.